Light is coming back to Tycos, and the world is waking up in the most amazing way. In this Devlog, we'll go through what we've been working on the last couple of months. We've built islands, shaped biomes, and filled the planet with plants and trees that make it feel alive. The wind system has been improved, ranging from ensuring that all foliage moves in the wind to gameplay such as the wind affecting how your wasp flies. Now, you have to keep track of the wind direction, as headwinds slow you down and tailwinds give you a little boost. You'll meet all kinds of creatures. The goofy Mollymauk has now gotten a model, and the Meritus can now jump and pursue you through different environments. The Flameflower and Venus Flytrap are already creating some hazards and challenges in the game. If things get tricky, call in the recovery drone. Just watch out for the pace guardrails. They're small but persistent. We've continued to work on the Cloud Cruiser and its base building systems, expanding it with more modules, now allowing you to fully build and shape the vessel however you want. The autonomous flight system has also been fleshed out. Simply plot out your course and let the Cloud Cruiser do the rest for you. The UI has now gotten its own unique style, together with the ATMOSFAR soundtrack that is now finalized and consisting of 16 ethereal alien songs. We've put together a demo that went to both Gamescom and PAX West. Huge thanks to everyone who played it. Your feedback is already helping to shape the game. There is still a lot to come. More islands, more creatures, and deeper gameplay are on the way. Light is back on Tycos, and it's waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to wishlist ATMOSFAR on Steam and join our Discord server to be a part of the game's development. Hi everyone, welcome back to ATMOSFAR. It's been a busy few months here on Tycos, and we're excited to share what's new here at the studio. If you followed us for a longer time, you probably already know that we've attended both Gamescom and PAX West with a playable demo. As with many indie studios, it is sometimes difficult to anticipate the road that lies ahead. Making a demo for these events was of course something we were hoping for, but weren't sure that we'd get the opportunity to do. Having to pivot quickly to create a playable demo, we focused on assets and gameplay systems that will later serve the full game, as to not lose any time on the overall development. Working on something internally for years and then suddenly allowing external people to see it, touch it, experience it, and form their own opinion about it is very scary. And very exciting. Having people try out the demo gives an opportunity to test a lot of gameplay systems in a real setting, work with bug fixing. Yes, we had bugs. And also pushed us to get the localization system up and running. We'd like to take the opportunity to say a big thank you to everyone who played the demo, everyone who's given us feedback, joined our Discord, or even just taken interest in the game. We could not have done it without you. On Tycos itself, we've been expanding the world. Sub-biomes give each region a unique feel, with distinct vegetation, creatures, and environmental hazards. Watch out for the new plantimals, part plant, part animal, like the power pendulum, which has the ability to both supply you with and steal energy from your equipment. We've also fleshed out the vagabond architecture. When the vagabonds renounced the pace regime, they knew survival was more likely together than alone. Sharing core values like honoring Tycos, living alongside nature, and seeking an egalitarian society, they united easily. Thus, the vagabonds and their lifestyle were born. They explored Tycos for shelter and resources, establishing camps, and on some islands, small settlements to hide from pace and endure the planet's harsh conditions. It is in regards to these settlements that we come in. Vagabond architecture was designed to contrast Pace's brutalist utilitarian style, which favored speed and practicality over detail. With limited resources, the Vagabonds relied on ingenuity, recycling, and creativity to build tools, gadgets, and settlements that felt like home. In recent months, we've focused on crafting a recognizable style that reflects their resourceful, welcoming lifestyle. Creature animation also continues to evolve. The Blisterback now has multiple movement and attack patterns. The Fighter Wasp has updated controls to make flight combat smoother and more comfortable. Your feedback on the demo helped shape these improvements. We also attended Tokyo Game Show this year. Seeing new players experience ATMOSFAR firsthand and hearing their reactions is an incredible motivator. The key to making a good game is truly to take in what people think about it and to adapt to it, all the while staying true to the initial vision. Once again, we feel inclined to thank everybody who checked out our booth or even played the demo. It means a whole lot to us. Looking ahead, expect more islands, refined animal animations, expanded exploration, and continued performance polish. Come in, Vagabond. Do you copy? Winter has arrived here in Sweden, and the team at APOG Labs is settling in for the final stretch before the holidays. With a bit of snow outside and glowing screens inside, we're pushing to finish as much as we can before taking a well-deserved break. As the year wraps up, it's incredible to see how far ATMOSFAR has come. A year ago, the world had no vegetation, no buildings, and the player character looked completely different. December also marks 1 year since we revealed one of our main pieces of key art. Looking back, it's clear just how much the project has grown. But enough about the past. Let's talk about what we've been building over the last months. We know, more talk about islands, but each one really is a massive effort. Creating a floating islands means sculpting rocks, choosing which plants grow where, designing textures, and polishing shaders until everything looks according to our vision. Lately, we've been refining color palettes, rock materials, and height-based blending so each region stands out visually. We've also been tuning the lighting per region. Higher altitudes have clearer stars, dawn and sunset look different depending on where you are, and the world just feels more alive. And then there are islets, small, procedurally generated fragments that float between the big islands. To be clear, all of our main islands remain fully handcrafted, just as we planned from the start. But we were always open to using procedural tools where it made sense, and islets turned out to be the perfect fit. They're small, simple pieces of terrain with no need for complex navigation, and Unreal Engine's PCG system lets us scatter them efficiently across the skies. They add quick scrapping spots, landing points, and extra depth to the world without touching the handcrafted core of ATMOSFAR. We're also bringing back some familiar faces, both friendly and not so friendly. The creature once known as the Batgull now has full animations and very soon its unsettling sound design. It's aggressive, fast, and will chase basically anything that moves. The Pace guard drone has gone from concept art to an in-game threat. Originally created to protect humanity on Tycos, these drones kept running after Pace collapsed. Now they patrol abandoned strongholds, still following orders no one remembers. But not everything on Tycos wants you gone. 2 new creatures, with the creative working names of Smallivore and Largivore, have been designed. We won't spoil what they do. You'll figure them out when you get to Tycos. And speaking about names, thanks to community input and ideas, several creatures finally have proper names. The former Bombardier is now the Blisterback, the Venus Flytrap became the Traproot, and more names are in the works. If you want to join in on the naming adventures, our Discord is open. We've also added an island notification system, which lets you know when you're approaching a new island, biome, or point of interest in order to help you navigate Tycos' vast skylands. The dialogue tree system is taking shape too. NPCs now offer choices, letting you pick questions and responses to shape conversations. And Tycos' biodiversity continues to grow. New plantimals, new vegetation, and new high-altitude flora are being added, not all of which we're ready to explain. We'll leave their personalities and behavior to your imagination, at least for now. Your home in the sky, the Cloud Cursor, is getting a visual makeover. While our building and decorating system works well, we can now fully focus on the appearance and visual design of the Cloud Cursor. Right now, we're refining its design language to make it easier to build something clean, readable, and beautiful. We're also creating concept art for additional key interior pieces, like the diagnostics unit and observatory, and we're excited to create models for these amazing concepts. With the holidays approaching, we're moving on to the next major island, filling it with vegetation, structures, and new gameplay moments. This is our final devlog of the year, and we want to thank you for joining us on this journey. 2026 will be huge for us. ATMOSFAR enters early access, and we can't wait to welcome you aboard. So until then, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Don't forget to make a wish. Ours will definitely be for a favorable 2026 with many players and few bugs. Thank you so much for watching. You'll find the full devlog on atmosfar.game. Don't forget to wishlist Atmosfar on Steam and join our Discord server. See you on Tycos!